Hey lovelies, it's Ebony and I'm back with another video for you. Before we get started, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that this weird light situation is coming from the sun, from the window across the room. I already tried moving some things around because I think it's a glare somewhere, but I just can't figure out where. Let me see, maybe it's this. Nope, that made it worse. Oh! So we just gonna leave it alone. So let's get right into this video. Now hopefully this video answers a lot of questions that you guys have been seeming to have. I've been getting a lot of comments on Instagram and YouTube, but mostly Instagram, with people asking me, you know, Ebony, what are the products that I need to get to make my hair grow? What products are you using to make your hair grow? What is your hair care regimen? So at first I was hesitant about making this video because my hair regimen changes depending on what I'm feeling like, what my hair needs at the time, and that's basically it. Like, it's just not the same all the time, so I thought that it wouldn't be helpful. But I thought about it and I said, you know, maybe I'm not the only one. You know, I feel like a lot of people hair care regimens change depending on, you know, the same things, and I think that people are really just interested in what I'm using at this time. So I'm gonna let you guys know what products I'm using right now in case you're curious about that. Maybe it'll be helpful to you to decide what products you should be getting, because I know when I first went natural I was always confused, like, what should I get? Why do I need that? Well, I saw this girl on YouTube use it and she said it worked for her, but how do I know it's what I need? So hopefully this video is helpful to you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started again. So my hair care regimen always starts with washing my hair, of course. This is the flexi rod twist that I did last week. I know you guys are probably like, girl, how you still got all those curls? There's a little secret behind that. I wore my hair up in a bun most of the week because I just didn't want my hair to get tangled and all like frizzy and crazy looking. And it did get a little tangled, but the frizz that I did get, I'm really happy about actually, because it just makes the hair look, the style look that much more like kind of natural, I guess, and not so like on the nose. But anyways, it's time to wash it. So the first thing that I always do before washing my hair is detangle it. I will do a whole video detangling my hair if that's what you guys want to see. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but you never know, someone might need the help. So if you guys want to see a detangling video, let me know that in the comments, because in another take of this same video I started explaining it, and I could hear or see the comments in my mind of people saying, Ebony, we don't want to see you talk about it, we want to see you do it. So if that's true, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will make a hair detangling video for you guys. But just to let you guys know, whenever I do detangle my hair, I always use a spray bottle full of water and my tangle teaser. I do not use a Denman brush or a Y2 comb. I feel like the Denman brush, I can use that in a pinch, you know, but I feel like that rubber base can sometimes be a little bit too like rough. Like, it can cause too much friction on my hair if there's no product on it. I feel like that's just not what the Denman brush is for. A Y2 comb is kind of the opposite. It's not enough. Like, the teeth are too spread apart. Sometimes I need it to really get in there and detangle it. So the tangle teaser does exactly that, and I feel like it really truly detangles my hair in a way that the other tools don't. It has different length teeth. I don't know if you can see that. And it just kind of helps with, you know, not pulling my hair so much that it comes out, but pulling it enough to, you know, get the tangles out. This is pretty old. I mean, it's not really old. I probably even had it a year, but I use it a lot. So you can see like all the teeth are all bent and crazy, but pretty soon I'm gonna have to get another one. But this is definitely a staple in my hair care regimen. Shampooing my hair. Whenever I shampoo my hair, what shampoo I use depends on what I've been doing to my hair previously. So for example, with these flexi rod curls, I put a bunch of mousse in my hair. I did, you know, the curly pudding at the end. I was really kind of packing the product on my hair because I wanted the curls to hold and last. So I will probably be clarifying my hair. I know a lot of people don't like to clarify their hair because they feel like it strips their hair of too much of the oil that their scalp needs. But clarifying your hair is something that I feel like everyone should do at some point, because your hair will inevitably get product buildup. Now, what you clarify your hair with will also make the difference. Some people just like to do apple cider vinegar rinses. That will help clear all your hair naturally if you don't feel like using a shampoo. But if you do feel like using a shampoo, I would suggest, I mean, honestly, I just use something simple like Garnier Fructis. Now, this is a shampoo for curly hair. It says it's sulfate free, but anytime these major companies like Garnier or Herbal Essence or whatever, they say they are sulfate free, I'm always like, I don't think so. I really don't think you're 100% sulfate free, but I feel like they probably didn't put in all the sulfates. so it's not that bad. But I feel like it still has enough sulfate in here to get all the product off my hair. I know that might sound a little crazy, but I don't know, I just feel like the cheaper, you know, more mainstream products, you are not completely sulfate free. Like, I just don't believe you. You don't cost enough to be completely sulfate free. So I like to use that because it's nice and cheap. I can use a lot of it without feeling bad. But for people who want to use something a little bit more expensive, not so mainstream, something, you know, really geared towards curly hair in a major way, then I would suggest the Pure Oils by Silk Elements. I talked about this shampoo in a previous video. I really like this shampoo. It has apple cider vinegar, aloe vera, and ginger in it. And it also has eucalyptus and honey for scalp relief and dry hair relief. So, you know, someone definitely spent more time on this than they did this. And if you want something along those lines, then this is a good way to go. This is under $10. And they give you a pretty good amount, 12 fluid ounces in here. I like it. I feel like it gets my hair nice and squeaky clean. If you want to use something more expensive, then be my guest. I just don't think it's 100% necessary. Your hair can get stripped of all the product in several different ways, so I just don't feel like spending a whole lot of money on clarifying shampoo is absolutely necessary. Now, if I decide to wash my hair and I don't need to clarify it, then I will most definitely use a shampoo made for curly hair. And again, this is just what I'm using right now. I'm not 100%, I'm not forever attached to this product. It could change, but this is just what I'm using right now. And it's gonna be the As I Am Long and Luxe shampoo, the strengthening shampoo. I really like this because it has great slip, and I feel like it still gets my hair pretty clean without getting it squeaky clean and like that dry, you know, rigid feeling. And you know, it smells really good. I trust As I Am. I've been using their products for years, and I feel like my hair comes out nice and, you know, moisturized, ready for whatever product I'm gonna put on top. Now, conditioner. I do not use rinse out conditioners, and that's not, you know, to say that you shouldn't use them. I just feel like it's an extra step in a process that's already so long. Now, I know a lot of people like to use a conditioner to detangle their hair in the beginning, and I completely understand that. But as far as like being in the shower, after having detangled my hair, now I'm splitting it in sections and washing it. Now I'm gonna put some conditioner in it and stay in there for 10 minutes, then wash it out. Like, that's just too much. I don't do it. And then if I wanna put deep conditioner in it, I feel like the conditioner that I put in before kind of creates a barrier a little bit. So I really just don't even bother. It's too much work, it's extra money, and too much time. So moving on. Deep conditioners, right now I'm using 2. I don't deep condition my hair all the time. I deep condition my hair maybe twice a month. That probably works out to about every other week or every other time I'll wash my hair. Let's say that. I only wash my hair every 7 to 10 days. Probably closer to the 10-day side because I just have so much hair. I can't be washing my hair all the time. But every other time I wash it, I try to make sure I deep condition it, because deep conditioning is very important to any hair regimen. You always want to make sure you're giving your hair that extra boost of moisture and strength and sometimes protein. You just can't skip it and think your hair is always going to do what you need it to do. It's kind of like taking a vitamin. Like you could walk around and not take a vitamin and probably be okay. You know, I know a lot of people do. But if you take a vitamin and you make sure that you're getting all those nutrients that maybe your body isn't getting from the food that you're eating, then your body as a whole will just be better. I feel that's the same for your hair. You should be giving your hair that extra little boost, that vitamins, to make sure it's doing what you need it to do. And you know, and the whole point is to have your hair be healthy in the end so that it can grow. Now the deep conditioners that I'm using right now, Plentiful Deep Conditioning Treatment. I love this stuff. It's so, it has avocado in it, it has aloe vera in it. It makes my hair so soft. And when I'm out of this, I'm gonna go back to the Mielle Organics Babassu and Mint Deep Conditioner. This is my all-time favorite. I wish it came in a bigger jar because I just use so much of it every time I use it. It just is not enough. It's just not enough, and I wish there was more. But these are the deep conditioners I'm using right now. If you guys needed some ideas, these are 2 great ones. Shea Moisture also has some great deep conditioners. The Manuka Honey one that has that super long name in the brown and gold jar, that one's really good too. I used to use that all the time, and I still do from time to time go back to it. But as of right now, it's the Mielle and the Plentiful. Now, just because I don't do rinse out conditioners does not mean I don't do leave-in conditioners. Now, I love some good leave-in conditioner, especially when I'm doing my hair in a curly style. I just like to add a little bit more product in my hair to get that definition ready for that curl cream. And what I've been using is the As I Am Long and Luxe leave-in conditioner. I'll go ahead and put the name of it in the description box because right now I can't seem to remember it. I think it's the Grow Yogurt, but everything's gonna be linked in the description box anyway. So yeah, that leave-in conditioner is really good for when I'm wearing my hair curly, because it just gives it that extra oomph of definition along with moisture and slip and all that good stuff. When I'm wearing my hair straight and I want something a little lighter that's not going to weigh my hair down so much, I will use the Mielle Organics White Peony leave-in conditioner. This is an old favorite. You guys know how I feel about this stuff. It's so, first of all, it smells so good, so fresh. Oh my goodness. And it gives my hair really good slip. I like that a lot because when it's time to blow dry my hair, I need all the slip I can get. Leave-in conditioners I'm pretty consistent on because I just don't see a need to change it too much when I feel like I found one that moisturizes my hair and gives it slip. So yeah, that one and the Mielle Organics and the As I Am are my two favorite right now. Now, as far as curling creams and styling creams and puddings and all that stuff, that doesn't change so much for me. I kind of go back and forth between 2, maybe 3 products until I stumble across one that I like. Like, I'll try a lot of products for you guys' sake and sometimes for just my own curiosity, but a lot of times I will always come back to these couple products I'm about to tell you guys about. And the reason why I come back to them is because they help moisturize my hair for more than just the day of, and they're very thick and creamy, and they help to keep my curl in place. Like, some products just aren't heavy enough, my curls don't last, they get super frizzy, or they just don't form at all. Now, the 3 things that make me decide, okay, this is gonna be my curly hair product, my staple, this is what I'm gonna use to do my wash and goes, twist outs, whatever, is because it has great definition, it's nice, thick, and creamy, and it moisturizes my hair for longer than just the first day. So the products that I've been using right now to style my hair is the As I Am Long and Luxe. What is this? Curl Enhancing Smoothie. This stuff comes in a huge jar. What is this? Yep, 16 ounces. And look, I only use not even half of it. And the little goes a long way. Like, that's very important to me. I love when products have that quality about them because you don't want to be spending money on products all the time. And it's not even the fact that, oh, it costs too much money sometimes. It's the fact that I don't want to always have to keep going to the store to go get it. I don't always want to be running out of it. When I get up the nerve to do my hair, if there's something missing that I need, that's too much of a good reason to just not do my hair at all. I like when I have all my products that I need in front of me all the time. I'm not always running out like, oh shoot, I gotta get more cream, oh, I gotta get more gel. Like, no, I love when products give you the bang for your buck, not just for money, but just for convenience too. And the other styler that I've been using is the Plentiful Curl Defining Styler. As you can see, it's all squeezed out. I don't even have enough for another wash and go section. I'm gonna have to get some more. But this has the same qualities as this one. Like, yes, this does come in half the size, but it goes a long way. I've had this for a while now, and I don't need a whole lot of product for each section. So it's okay if it comes in a smaller bottle or a smaller packaging, as long as I don't need a whole lot to get through one section. But both of these products are nice and thick, they're creamy, they create definition on their own. I don't have to use a lot of gel to kind of reinforce what this is already doing. Like, those are reasons why I picked these products. Now, when I want to moisturize my scalp, which is very important right now, being that it's the winter time and you know, it's dry outside, it's heat in the house, your scalp is probably acting up, I like to use the Mielle Organics Mint Almond Oil. I can't find the bottle. I guess I threw it out once I put it inside of this, but this little applicator I got from Sally's for like $2 and some change, it changed my life. I'm so used to like taking the actual bottle that the oil came in and just kind of putting that on my scalp, and it would just make a mess of the bottle itself. Putting this in here with this little needle nose tip, it gets it right into my scalp, and it's not running all over, it's not running all down the bottle, and I can just massage my scalp so much better with that. And I haven't used any other oil on a regular basis. That's what I'm using right now. It's got that mintiness to it that helps bring that nice cool breeze to your scalp when it's been itching like crazy. And just like I've always said before, you always want to try to use oil on your scalp before your scalp starts itching. It's not going to stop it from itching completely, but it will definitely hold it off a little longer, and you really don't want to wait till your scalp starts to form dandruff to put oil on top of that, because that can just be a whole mess. Now, just to kind of go back a little bit and talk more about the regimen, that is something that is going to be different for everybody. Like, it's even different for me from time to time. Like, the only thing that I try to make sure that I do on a consistent basis is make sure that I'm washing my hair at least once every 7 to 10 days. Some people might need to wash their hair sooner. Some people can go a little longer, but for me, that's where I'm at with it. Because washing my hair, at one point I was washing my hair like twice a week when I was, not when I first went natural, somewhere in the middle, because I thought, okay, my hair will appreciate the water. It'll keep my wash and goes fresher throughout the week. But that turned out to be too much. Like, the longer my hair got, the more work it became, the more time I had to spend, and it just wasn't convenient enough. And it just wasn't really possible with my schedule. So 7 to 10 days works for me. Deep conditioning, I deep condition my hair every other time I wash my hair. And with deep conditioning, it doesn't always have to be, you know, a cap with heat on it or a steam or anything like that. Just make sure that your hair is covered. The heat from your body will open up your cuticles enough so that the deep conditioner can get in. And some deep conditioners don't even require you to cover your hair. Like the Plentiful deep conditioner, it says you can just leave it on. You don't have to cover it. It's completely fine to just walk around that way for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, as far as how long I'll leave like wash and goes in or styles like similar to this one, I will let my hair tell me when it's ready to be washed. Like, I don't have a hard schedule of, okay, it's been 2 days, I must wash my hair. If my curls still look good, if it's not all dry and matted and itchy in the scalp, then I'll leave my hair until my scalp and my hair tells me, okay, girl, go ahead, get in that shower, get it done. Because number one, I don't want to be creating more work for myself. And number two, you know, you kind of want to let your hair live a little bit. Yes, your hair does love water and it loves moisture, but it also needs to relax a little bit and breathe a little bit so that the natural oils that come out of your scalp can have a chance to work itself into your hair that's already there and keep it strong so that it can grow. Oh, and detangling, I don't want to forget. Detangling, even though it seems small, is something that's very important. It's something that can be very detrimental to your hair if it isn't done properly. And I know sometimes you might feel like you can rush through it or just use this comb real quick or just get in the shower and just whatever. Like, no, you have to make sure you take the time to detangle all that shed hair out of your hair before getting in the shower, or while you're in the shower, whatever. Just make sure you are detangling it. I know that I read a comment. I read a comment where this girl said she was in the shower for like 2 hours or something detangling her hair, and it traumatized her. And I've been in that position before too. I don't think I was in there for 2 hours, but it felt like 2 hours. I was probably in there for close to an hour though. And I thought to myself, why is this taking so long? I'm so hot, I'm so tired, I'm hungry, like what? Something's gotta give. And then one day I just was like, let me detangle before I get in. And yes, that can take about 30 minutes sometimes, but I can be watching TV while I do it. I can be listening to music while I do it. I can be talking on the phone while I do it. So it's much simpler, and you trick your mind into the fact that it's less work than getting into the shower and doing it all there. Whichever way you decide to do it, just make sure you aren't rushing it. You are doing it properly. You're taking your time. You're being gentle, because you don't want to break your hair off unnecessarily or create a bunch of split ends and just things that are, you know, things that are just going to work against your hair's own growth. My eyes just got stuck together by this mascara. Ooh. I need to take this makeup off. Now, before I go, I do want to mention one thing. Another reason why I was hesitant to make this video is because a lot of people were asking me, like I said in the beginning, you know, Ebony, what products are you using to make your hair grow? What products should I get to make my hair grow? Products do not make your hair grow. I want to make sure I added that into this video because that's a common misconception that people have, thinking that if I get these products, they'll make my hair grow. Now, I'm not going to say that products can't help your hair grow, because I really think that good product and a good routine along with consistency can definitely result in longer hair, growth retaining, however you want to say it. But the biggest thing is consistency and what you do to your hair on a regular basis. You cannot go weeks without doing your hair, without moisturizing your hair. Even those protective styles where you have braids in for several weeks at a time, like that's okay, but you can't be doing that all the time thinking, oh, it'll just make my hair grow. Because you want to make sure that your hair is getting the moisture that it needs and the hydration that it needs, because dry hair will not grow. It just won't. It'll break off, and you'll wonder why your hair isn't growing or think that your hair just doesn't grow, and that's just not true. Every one's hair grows. You just have to take care of it. So don't ever look to one product or product list or group or set or whatever because you see someone else using it, you thinking that you're using it is going to make your hair grow. What you put into your hair is what you will get out of it. You have to be consistent. You have to take care of it. I know it's a lot of work. You just got to find the patience and the time. And make sure that your hair is always hydrated and moisturized. That's the biggest thing. Going weeks and weeks without washing your hair is not good because your hair needs water. My eyes just stuck together again. Oh, this makeup, I'm telling you, it's time to take this makeup off and I keep jumping back on this camera. But anyways, yes, consistency is key. There's no magic product. You have to take care of your hair. You can use a bunch of cheap products and your hair will still grow. You just gotta take care of it and take care of it well. Please, please, please understand that. I don't want anyone walking away from this video thinking that these products that I recommend is gonna make their hair grow. You have to make sure you are taking care of your hair, as well as having a good diet, drinking a lot of water, taking your vitamins, all that foreign stuff that no one ever wants to talk about. So now that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My camera has died on me like 2-3 times because of the stupid temperature thingy inside of it keeps getting too hot. Hopefully this all came together. It makes sense. If you guys are still unclear about anything that I talked about in this video and you want me to talk about it more in a separate video, then let me know. In the meantime, in between time, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, thanks for watching.